The Road to El Dorado features music from the most successful musical team in the history of animation, Elton John, Tim Rice, and Hans Zimmer, working together for the first time since The Lion King.
Because of the success of The Lion King, I wanted to do another animation film, and so Jeffrey suggested this, so this has been in the pipeline for a long time.
You know, I picked up the phone and called the three of them and said, hey, would you all, let's do it again. And as I say, that was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, that's happened twice, so how lucky can you get?
Someday out of the blue, in a crowded street or a deserted square.
This legendary collaboration continues with 6 original songs performed by Elton John and lyrics by Academy Award-winning lyricist Tim Rice.
And a lot of the songs were written on either side of the Atlantic. I would be in London and he'd be in Atlanta. So I would write a lyric in London, fax it to Atlanta, and then a couple of days later I'd get a CD back of Elton singing it, which was very exciting.
And then that song will be given to Hans, who will do a completely different version of it for the film. And I don't even talk to Hans about it. I trust him well enough, and he's brilliant enough to know that I don't interfere with what he does. He just takes it and does a different version of it, which is great.
This is a fax coming in. This could be important.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a note from Tim saying, don't be so boring on Antique Mystery.
It's great. I mean, Hans is one of the great film composers, and Elton, of course, is a legend in every way.
I think it's great to see the three of them together after working together on Lion King, and I just see a great energy between them that has created some really beautiful work.
Well, I'm awestruck. Personally, I'm just like, I can't believe this. To watch them work, to see what they come up with is gorgeous.
His voice is amazing. I mean, it's such a gift he has. It's incredible, and you have no idea how hard it is for anybody else to try to even get close. In fact, it's pretty impossible.
Elton John collaborated with Grammy-winning producer Patrick Leonard to produce an album of songs from and inspired by the film.
Friends never say goodbye.
It's nice to have the inspiration. It's nice to have something to draw from, and it's also nice to have something to reference.
Never say goodbye.
I think probably the best song in the whole movie is Friends Never Say Goodbye. I think that's the finest song on the whole album. Yeah, it's a killer song. Very emotional.
That was always our favorite.
As records,
yes, musically. Well, it is the one that certainly defines our two lead characters in it, which is, it really speaks to the heart of what is their journey about, which is you can get all the gold and all the glory, but ultimately the thing that means more than anything else to them is their friendship.
You made my life an adventure.
Roll playback.
Through the magic of animation, Elton John was transported into the world of El Dorado for the film's music video, Someday Out of the Blue.
What we do is we shoot him against a green screen because he's actually starting off already in an animated world as live-action Elton, and then he morphs into the animated Elton, and then we take it from there.
Start again someday soon.
No, I thought it was a great idea, and I saw the little animated me. I thought, well, this is easy for me, and it's also, it's great. I mean, I've never been animated in a video before.
Everybody knows Elton's face, so this is why I got a lot of pictures on my wall here to look at it. To be sure that every drawing is going to look like Elton.
We studied Elton's performances very, very intensely, and we found out that Elton, all his performances, he's got very expressive eyebrows. So when you see the music video, you'll actually see that, that's most of his acting and his eyebrows.
If every video was like this, I'd be just so happy.
All songs in The Road to El Dorado are performed by Elton John, with the exception of It's Tough to Be a God, a duet voiced by Kevin Kline and Kenneth Branagh.
It's tough to be a god, tread where mortals have not trod.
They are both brilliant actors, and a song like this, a comic song with a lot of rhythm and quite a lot of words, I think it's important to have it beautifully acted. Almost as important as having it sung, but they do get the tune, and the tune is a pretty good tune.
Well, the singing session between Kevin and Kenneth, I'm sure will go down as, you know, one of the more humiliating moments in their respective careers. They, because, you know, it's so, well, first of all, they're actually both pretty good singers. Pretty good singers are great until you actually have to try and sing an Elton John song.
On the trail we the trail we blaze.
We have that on tape.
What do you mean on tape? It's on the internet. It's just a confidence thing. You know, you're like a football coach. You know, you're like suddenly you're giving them speeches. You can do it. You can do it, and trying to make it so that they have fun and that they have space to have fun in.
It's great to be a god. Need I say more?
Yes, maybe the next time.
Hans was great. He was great. He was very encouraging and funny. He's very funny. And a real taskmaster, too.
Sing until you hear the tape stop.
And the fact that you could, you know, do 5,000 takes of it.
Paradise, you're singing harmony too.
We did it again and again and again.
Until they twiddled their little dials until we were in tune. And
oh, he'd say, it's going, that was really good, except there's one note.
Sorry, loves. Just a tiny bit of the old tuning.
It was, you know, it was frustrating, it was hard. They were great sports. I mean, they really were great sports and just went for it.
Maybe I have these on the wrong year.
it was a hoot.
It's tough to be a god, but if you get the people's nod, count your blessings, keep them sweet, that's our advice.